podcast. No bullshit. Hey, smooth, smooth. Check it out, good man, yeah.
Oh, hey Seth, how are you?
I'm well. How are you?
Like a fucking asshole. Shit. Hey guys, how you guys doing? It is I, Cesar. I am joined by my good friend Mark, and of course, my second junior bestest friend, Seth. How are you, Seth?
I'm good. I'm your second best friend. Oh my god, it's cold on my teeth.
Yeah, second bestest friend. That's a fucking honor. There's so many people behind you, waiting in line, trying to cut in, saying, "Come on, Seth, get out of the way. We're trying to cut in here. We're trying to get some fucking spicy onions and some Coronas."
Do you think somebody's gonna try assassinating me?
Well, either that or just, chloroform or something.
Or frame me or something?
Frame you?
Yeah, just like, hey, Cesar, did you hear what Seth did? And then...
Oh, he called you an asshole. He called you a beaner.
Yeah.
I would believe that. I'd be like, Seth called me a beaner.
What a dick.
But then I would probably, rush you further to the line. Because only good friends call me beaner.
Ah. Well,
My grandma,
what?
my grandma calls me a beaner.
Why?
Because I'm a beaner.
Oh.
Well, sometimes. But anyways, how's everybody doing? Thank you for listening to the 99 Proof podcast. I feel like I'm being way too nice in my voice, considering it's like 99 Proof, bitches. It's
yep.
like...
Hey,
it's
can
like,
you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Alright. Dicks. Oh, I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry. Fucking racist. I shouldn't be saying those things. Yo, did you see that lady that was racist, on video camera?
I keep seeing thumbnails of it. The first time I clicked it didn't work, so I
It's
stopped.
It's not what you think it is. It's like this black guy, right? I guess he he turns on his car, and it scares the kids that are walking in front of him. And the mom of the kids is like, "You're a nigger! You're a nigger!" And like, what? Are you kidding me? So the guy turns on his camera, and this lady just goes on this barrage and calling him the N-word and saying that, her husband's gonna come down and kick his ass. And he's just recording her and I'm also calling my lawyer and you better stay here because my husband's gonna kick your ass.
Is it entertaining?
At the end of the day, nothing happens except she's on YouTube and she tries to defend it by saying something like, I'm probably butchering this, but she's like, "I'm not racist. My cousin is black," or some bullshit like that. Like, really? Oh, okay. My cousin is black.
That's like the biggest cop out there. Like,
yeah.
What's that famous one? Who said that?
I don't know, but I know there's a quote that's like, "I'm not racist. I have black friends." That means you're the most.
About.
Yeah, it might have been like Dave Chappelle or something like, or.
No, that was real. Some guy actually said that.
Some guy named Rio?
I love that guy. No, but it's like you're more racist by trying to say that. Like, come on, asshole, just be.
It's almost like the only reason why you're friends with these people is in case this happens.
Yeah, right. Like, yo.
Backup, yeah.
I got backup.
Jerome, remember
Listen,
that shit?
I have 3 phone numbers in my phone right now.
Yeah.
You can call them up and they'll tell you.
The ones in bold Arial, right?
They're real generic, black people names.
Yes, they're like Bob.
Yeah, Bob.
Bob is so black.
I don't feel like that's accurate at all.
Absolutely not.
Oh, man.
Well, anyways, thank you for listening, everybody.
Yeah, how's it going, guys? Thanks for tuning in to the 99 Proof podcast. Today, our guest is the ever wonderful, my girlfriend, Kaytee Hopkins. Cesar, yeah!
Oh, Jesus.
It's
thank
Jesus Christ.
Katie's also here.
Katie is my actual girlfriend.
Lurking in the shadows.
Hey, that voice sounded like you're actually lurking in the fucking shadows. Like you know that Mortal Kombat 2 stage, in the forest, and then you see smoke in the background just being a pedophile and shit, watching Katana and Melina fight like a pervert. That was Kaytee.
Is that the one with the trees that have faces?
Yes. And then they
Isn't
mow.
Forest the one with the trees in it?
Yeah.
Yeah, good one, Seth.
Thanks.
Yeah, no
Is that the
problem.
one with the forest, with the ocean?
Yeah.
I don't even. The only Mortal Kombats I have ever even played are the newer one that you had, Seth, and then the one for Sega.
What a shame.
I know. I don't
Oh,
know. The
you,
other
dude, those are the only ones that mattered. You like the ones
I-
in between?
Yeah, they were pretty good. The new one's really good. I was
Yeah, I
playing
like
that with
the
your
one.
brother.
They're making an even newer one.
Oh.
Is the
What?
older, newer one gonna be less new?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
That's how this work.
Listen, fuck
Oh.
all of you. The only Mortal Kombats that matter, 1, 2, and 3, and that's it. After 3, it's a fucking bunch of bullshit. Fucking
Yeah, that's why. Well,
Mortal
yeah, dude, 9 was good. This last one that they made was good because they went back, like they admitted that every other game sucked, and they went back to like complete 2D and stuff. Like there's not like weapons and
Yeah,
You know
dude,
what?
that's what's up. Like side-scrolling fighter games. That's what like
Mhm.
you don't see fucking Capcom versus fucking Marvel or fucking Street Fighter going to 3D. You know why? Because 3D is bullshit.
You imagine that shit, Ryo pulls out a fucking flamethrower and like, what? No!
Ew, he's got like a scythe. Like shoo.
Like, what fucking sense does it make that Baraka has a sword now? Bitch, you got fucking 2 swords in your fucking palms. What are you doing? In your
Yeah, they
palms and
scrapped
fucking... Oh,
they
shit.
restarted. They remade the first one.
Hmm.
It's cool. Like the story isn't even different. It's like just a tournament. It's
I
good,
think-
dude. You should play it.
I think it's so good. No, I haven't played it, but I did see when I would go to the Street Fighter tournaments, they would also have Mortal Kombat tournaments, and they started with 9 because the rest of them were trash. Right? They're just like,
How
fuck
did-
it. We're gonna start doing Mortal Kombat tournaments, but we're gonna do it with Part 9 first because fuck 8, 7, and fucking 6, and Ultimate and Armageddon, fucking Trilogy and
Deception.
Sub Zero's.
What was the one that was like an RPG?
Ugh,
That-
that was
that's-
Deception, I think.
That was a Sub Zero
Or
one.
Armageddon?
I think
No.
you were Liu Kang.
No,
What?
dude, you were a new guy. You were some other guy. They made a new guy and a story for him. I can't
His,
remember his
his,
name.
the other guy.
Yeah, that sucks. I was never into Mortal Kombat. You know, a fighting game I did like a lot though was Bloody
I know what it
Rage.
is. Oh, that's not what I thought you were gonna say. I thought you were gonna say what was it,
Darkstalkers.
Virtual Fighter or something?
You remember the game that was like Mortal Kombat, but it was fucking dinosaurs and it was super shitty?
Oh, Primal Rage. Yeah.
Oh my god. My brother and I used to play that, and Richie always picked the monkey named Chaos, but he called it Chows because it's
Wow.
spelled like that. I'm
That's
like,
how
no,
I used
dude.
to say it. I used to say it then.
Oh, and he'd get so mad because I just do the same move, like that raptor thing that's just like, and I just get him in a corner and hammer on him with that. You're cheating!
You're such a
It's in the
cheat.
game, man. It's in the game.
Oh, that game was so shitty, except it had like little Mortal Kombat-ish stuff where you could like interact with the background. Like it would be like a little caveman
Oh,
running
like-
through, and you could like fight them and throw them.
Yeah.
Well,
Hop
that's
on
cool.
push.
Like, obviously, Mortal Kombat did. Like, they set the fucking like the way their graphics were so fucking crazy.
Yeah, because they used real actors.
Yeah, I don't think any other game did that before them.
We also used to play for Sega. It was like the WWF one that had like Yokozuna.
And what about Boink the Clown?
no,
Was-
Yeah,
Doink.
dude.
It's
Or
Doink.
you used to
Doink.
have that, right?
Yeah,
I remember looking at the case to that.
I
Was
hated
like,
that
wow, I'm
game.
glad I never have to play this.
Yeah, right. I played it once. I was like, I don't need to ever play this again.
Was that game called? I'm guessing it was either WWF Royal Rumble or
WrestleMania.
Yeah, the
It was
arcade.
WrestleMania.
Yep.
Yeah.
It was WrestleMania.
Yeah, that was a fighting game, and then like you can. I remember like the Undertaker would like grab you by the throat, and instead of like a regular choke slam, this asshole would fly 100 feet in the air, and then
Yes.
dive you I'm like a fucking
Yes.
asshole.
Oh my
And
god.
then, like, you know how you would do the tombstone power driver? Like, he would actually generate, like, a fucking tombstone out of his hands. And
Ew.
it is like, and then, like, fucking, like, the commentator's like, that should be illegal. Like,
Ew. Yeah. Oh my god.
really?
Every move you do, there's only like 3 options. for what they could say. That should be
Yeah.
illegal. That should be illegal.
Yeah,
Oh,
right.
that
Like
should
NBA
be
Jam.
illegal.
He's on fire.
Must be the shoes.
And the one thing that pisses me off whenever you beat him, like you hear this other random guy goes, Pan Am, and I'm like, what? And then,
I
and then
hated.
at the end it would be like, you gotta give credit to, and then like they would insert like the soundbite of whoever won. So it's always, you gotta give credit to, and then like it's
The Undertaker.
The Undertaker, Razor Ramon, and it's like it doesn't fit the whatever was made to
The
sound
good
like
punch
to give
by
credit to, and then
Hulk
the
Hogan.
yeah, it didn't make
Like they
sense.
dubbed it over
Wasn't on
shitty.
that, I don't think.
What's that?
I don't think Hulk Hogan was in that one.
Right.
No, he was not.
Oh my god, even just you saying the little sound bits, I haven't thought of that in so long. It's been at
Pin
least
him.
12 foot. Yeah. Pin him!
You gotta
Dude,
get
wrestling
there's so
games.
much-
Oh my god,
I know.
wrestling games used to be so shitty. They sucked
Yeah, but dude, they
so
were
bad.
good too. They had a good stage where they were like awesome games. Like, I
Yeah,
was like,
when
wow.
you could when you could create your own character and play
Mm-hmm.
like the story mode, that's when they were good. Because it was
Mhm.
like you were actually fucking rather than being like, oh, it's a fucking Royal Rumble, and
Yeah.
Steve Austin would come out like 10 times with like 3 different outfits on.
Yes.
I hate it. It's like, why am I fighting him? He got disqualified. Oh, it's
here's-
alternate Steve Austin. It's Steven
Yeah, he's got the
Austin.
fucking onesie
Well, we-
on now.
What we used
Steve
to do,
Houston.
we used to make our own characters. Like we would spend the entire day making characters. It was me and 3 of my buddies. This is like after high school, so this is when I first, I'm not gonna say anything else, but this is when I first started.
Smoking weed.
Hey, let's not go there.
Allegedly.
But allegedly, according to the police and the tickets I got. But like we would spend the entire day making them, and then like at the end, like it was like 9 p.m. and then we just talk up and buy beer and we would just play. And this is how I always won. Well, the first time I won because they didn't know what was coming. I fucking made this bitch, and I named her Big Bitch. She was like 7'11", and I made her weigh the maximum. It was like I think it went up to 599.
Was
It
it
went
the
up to-
one where you couldn't pick people up if they were heavier than you?
It was like 599 was the ultimate, and then if you went up one more, it was like 3 question marks. Like who fucking knows how much this fucking bitch weighs? So like I don't know, I got 3 tons, and they would try to pick me up, and they're like, "What the fuck's going on?" I just elbow them and I just beat the shit. They were stoned out of their minds, not knowing what's going on, but they caught on.
I
And
made
then-
this guy. You go ahead. Sorry.
No, go ahead. That was
I made
basic.
this guy named Scumbag, and this was Raw too, and he had giant hands. He was fucking everything was as small as it gets, except he had giant hands with giant eyes. And I used to get out of the ring, pick up the stairs that were on the corner that you could crawl in with. I would just charge into people and beat them, and I'd beat the ref too.
Was it you who used to do that? I remember playing
Yeah,
that
everybody would
fucking
get
game.
pissed.
Hey, yeah, because you would just stand in the corner.
I would just spam it. People were like, I don't want to play with Seth anymore. So I
Oh,
would
and
just play with Scumbag.
that actually worked out because if oh shit, my bad. Hold on.
Oh, it actually worked out because this motherfucker is calling up his mom.
Oh my god, I told you I have to set an alarm to take my fucking vitamins so I forget.
Oh, whatever, dude. Go take your vitamins. We'll bullshit for
They're
a
right
while.
here. I'm gonna take them with beer.
Nice. See, vitamins. Ew, don't take vitamins with beer. That's a terrible idea.
Why? Well,
Do
it's gonna-
you
gonna-
normally do that?
No.
You're not gonna feel good. I'll tell you that.
Really?
Yeah, go get it. Go eat some crackers and drink some milk.
Some crackers. You just-
Listen, baby, I'm looking out for you.
I'm not gonna take my vitamins.
Go take. All right, take them
I'll take-
afterwards.
Don't. What are you? Thanks, mother. I'll take them later.
I am.
Listen to Mark. He's been spending the majority of his day drinking chocolate liqueur.
How
Not mixed
bad?
with anything, not a mixed drink, just out of it. It's like
Yo,
an
it's got
additive.
it's got peppermint schnapps in it, and it's
Yeah.
delicious.
It's
and
thick as fuck. You're not supposed to drink that plain and warm.
yo,
Yeah, how sweet is that?
Oh, he'll be fine until he wakes up in like a few hours.
Poops.
I don't feel good.
Oh,
I'm gonna shit my pants
Yeah,
right
probably.
before I go to bed.
And I gotta clean the bed.
It's all right. I'll lay in a garbage bag. I don't care.
I'll lay in a garbage bag. Is that
Gross.
Yeah.
Jesus.
One time
Mark,
I
you
made
know-
like a shirt out of a garbage bag. They don't breathe well.
Why did you do
I
that?
can imagine.
Oh my god.
What were you saying, Seth?
Have either of you played the game called Outlast?
No.
No.
I downloaded it because I was really bored. It cost, I don't know, it was $20 or something off of Steam.
Sure.
But,
Any nudity?
dude, it's yeah, but it's dude nudity.
Nudity.
Oh, it's Zinger.
Dude, it's fucking creepy. It's like the first time I've actually gotten creeped out from a game in a long time. You play as some video, or you play as some documenter or something like that, and you get lost in an insane asylum. That's why you see naked people. But it's actually fucking scary. You should download it.
Well,
What's this
did
for?
they try and say that like Amnesia game was scary?
Yeah, but dude, it wasn't. This game actually made me like, you know how you used to get like anxious and nervous and you pause the game and like go back to it?
Yeah.
That gave me that feeling. Like I was like, shit, I gotta stop for a minute. Like I was like,
that's cool. All right, I'll get it then. I'll get it tonight.
See, Seth you're so young. When I think of like video games being younger, I think of like playing like the original Nintendo where you couldn't pause it. So if you wanted to play Mario 3, you were sitting there for like 4 fucking hours.
Yep.
No save. You can pause and then hope to God your family stays away from it all day while you're gone. But
Yeah, no, that's
Yeah.
if you're playing that shit and you're like halfway there, you're like in level 6, you're like, fuck yeah, I'm in the Ice Age, I'm gonna skip that 5 because it leads to a fucking cave, and then you have to get that turtle, you have to fly all the way to the turtle, you have to fly up the cave with the turtle, just to knock out that asshole who's up there with fire, and,
you played that though, Seth, right? Those?
yeah.
Just original games? Alright. I
and the
figured.
pissed off thing is that your mom calls you, hey, we gotta go. Bitch, I ain't going nowhere. No, we gotta go.
You gotta go to the grocery store and get food. It's like, oh, what are you
gotta
talking about? You don't need me there.
But no, you gotta go, because you gotta fucking bring the water out and I
You can't stay home alone because someone
No.
will come in and rape you.
You know what you do when you're alone?
Yeah, you touch yourself. Think about fucking Luigi.
Ew.
Well, if your son was sitting there thinking about Luigi touching himself, he'd be like, "You're not playing this game anymore."
Have you guys, speaking of Luigi, seen all these things from online about Luigi right now, Mario Kart?
No.
It's like this thing where, like, it's like a bunch of GIFs. Can I say GIFs? Is it okay, guys? GIFs?
Is it
GIFs?
GIFs? It's GIFs.
Okay, so basically, in Mario Kart 8, when Luigi, like, hits you with something and passes you up, he has this pissed off face. And everyone's, like, making, like, memes out of this. It's like the newest fucking Nintendo or online craze or whatever. I don't know what the fuck you want to call it, but it's fucking hilarious.
You've been playing that one, right? What is it?
Yeah.
8? You said?
Yes.
Oh man, I haven't
It's-
played any of the new Mario Karts.
No. Double Dash is the last one. I played the original one and Double Dash. Those are the only two that I
You
played.
played it for 64?
Double Dash is like the fucking best Mario Kart game. Imagine that on steroids. Because the one for the Wii sucked ass. They basically took Double Dash and made it like 10 times better. And it's like running on 1080p over here.
Wait, so it's 20 Dash?
Yes.
Wait, but so the new one that you're talking about right now, that's for the Wii U?
Yes.
And that has a controller, not the, like, swing your arms around controllers?
You can use those, but it comes with like pad.
Oh.
And
Is
the
it like a PSP?
Yes, because right now, like as I'm talking, Iris is playing the Minish Cap on the pad. The TV could be off, but she could still be playing it.
Oh, so you can use... Alright, so it's sort of like how, like, I think it's the PS Vita,
Yes.
where you can play the game in, like, the device, or you can put it through the PS3.
Correct.
Oh,
Oh,
damn.
that's cool.
Why don't we have one of those?
Because we never play the Wii.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, I suggest you do it because a little birdie told me the new Zelda's coming out by the end of the year.
Ooh, I like birds. What kind of bird was it?
It's a bird with a big,
Penguin.
A penguin? That's a big bird.
a massive cock.
That's cool. Oh, so it was a rooster?
Yes,
Eh.
his name was Jamal.
I love that guy.
Anyways, if you go,
Jamal.
if you go Luigi's death there, you will see all the memes for it. It's fucking hilarious.
Which one? It was 8, you said?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, I like Double Dash. I like the original one when I used to play it. That was fun.
One for SNES?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was cool.
Yeah, it's out the
Oh, I have seen this. He's just got. You've seen it, Mark. He just looks pissed. He looks like you when you ride. See, we went
Oh my
to
God,
Long
that's so
Island
funny.
once, and, like, with Andrea and her sister and like just a bunch of people, and Mark was like, I think it was just you at the time, and everyone else
No, it was
like,
me and everyone else except you and Andrea didn't ride.
Okay. At the time, we weren't riding, but we were taking pictures of him because he didn't know that we were looking at him, but he was just so competitive. He's just trying to fucking kill little kids. And every time he'd come around, we're like, dude, look at his face. I have so many pictures of him with that look, the Luigi look.
Can you please post one on the 99 Proof Facebook page?
I will do that.
You can do that. Dude, when
Dude,
I
it's
ride
so
fucking
funny.
go-karts, I don't
I
fuck
think we have a
around.
picture of you, actually, with that face, colliding aggressively with, like, a little boy and his father who looked, like, terrified, and you're
When
just
was this?
fucking angry. This is
how
like
was
a year ago, 2 years ago.
How old was this at the time?
How old was what?
This kid at the time.
It was like a little kid, like a little 4-year-old and his dad.
Yo, okay,
wow.
first of all, if I hit anyone, it's because they ran into me. I made sure I stayed on the inside.
Your face is just priceless. I will
Oh.
find them. I'll
Oh.
look right.
Yeah, I remember you called me out on that. I was like, yeah, I do look like an asshole. Still didn't stop.
This kid is gonna grow up looking for your fucking ass.
Yeah, right?
Stabbing you when he's like 14, 15.
And I'll be like, all right, we're going to settle this on the track, and then I'm going to fucking bump him off.
Bullshit, you're gonna have a fucking knife stuck to your neck, motherfucker.
Maybe.
He's gonna
Well,
avenge his dad after you.
his dad died?
Yeah, Simba style.
Oh, no.
Coming for you.
He died like Simba's dad, Mufasa, but in a go-kart track instead.
Instead of wildebeest.
Yeah.
Oh
The
my
go-karts got him. You gotta watch out for them.
Fucking dick.
Yeah.
No,
Listen,
but Mark's face was very, very much like the face of Luigi in those pictures.
Listen, I don't got time to fuck around.
Yeah, but everyone else's faces are like smiling and
Oh,
lighthearted.
dude, I was having the
nervous.
time of my life. I was having fun. I'm winning. I'm the race man.
Race.
Everything with Mark is competitive. It doesn't matter what it is, and it doesn't matter if there's children in the way. That's the moral. of the
Laser tag, I don't care. Kickball, pooping,
Fighting games.
I don't care, dude. I always win.
Taking the biggest shit ever.
Yeah.
Watch me, 4-year-old kid.
Yo, let me show you how a real man shits. What? What?
Whoa.
It's fucked up.
I'm sorry. Not really.
So, yeah.
Do bad things.
Do bad things. What's that from?
Bavarian
Smokes.
Martin.
Wait, what was it?
Was it Bavarian Martin? Something like that.
Oh, Latarian? Smokes
Something like
with
that.
cigarettes. Smokes
Yep.
with cigarettes. Yeah, alright.
Alright, stuff with my friends.
That was so funny.
Yo, you know what, Mark? I was thinking about that shit you were telling me the other day about how if you don't get a lot of like likes on your posts, you tend to not post as much.
Oh, no. What that was...
A lack of positive friends posts makes us post less positive things.
Yeah, that's what it was. It was the University of California, San Francisco, and Cornell. They did a study where they took
Chris Cornell?
Cornell is in New York.
Oh, I thought it was Chris Cornell from.
Oh no, I thought you said where is Cornell?
Oh,
You're
no.
thinking of Chris Parnell.
No, he's thinking of Chris Cornell. You just don't know music.
Oh yeah, I don't know music. I don't know anything.
He's from the Wu-Tang Clan.
Oh, okay, I know them. Yeah, the Jizza Man said they took 689,003 people from Facebook, and what they did was they took like words in people's like comments or whatever their posts. So like if someone said like what was it,
Fuck.
ugly or hate, they put those as negative comments, and stuff like nice and sweet as positive. Yeah, fuck would probably be a negative comment. So what they did was they took they made like control groups, and they had like two separate sides, so it was like positive and negative. And they took between 10% and 90% of either positive comments out of one or negative comments out of the other group. Mm-hmm. So the people who, so like, let's take the first group where they took all the positive things out, or they took between 10 and 90%. Those people were, I think it was a small number, but on average, I mean, you have 10 to 90, so that's, like, what, 47%?
I don't know, math.
Out of 47%, like, 5% of the people posted more negative things when they had less positive things in their news feed. And obviously the same for the other side. But it's weird to think that, like, Facebook will do that to you. Because obviously if you're sitting around, like, you're just in a house with, like, people who are fucking, like, negative all the time. Or, like, at your work, I'm sure you have people who are fucking always bitching about stuff.
Yes.
And when you're around them, you're more likely to be in a fucking pissed off mood as opposed to talking to someone who is like, yo, I like this. This is cool, fun. You're in a better mood. But it's like, it's crazy to think that, like, Facebook can do that shit to you. So you're just scrolling through, like, oh, this person's bitching about how they had diarrhea. I hate diarrhea. Cool. So now I'm going to be more negative. It's just weird that, like, it's just, yo, that's...
See, that doesn't affect me like that at all. The more I see people share their, like, personal garbage shit, the more I just want to make people laugh.
Oh, man, I heard the worst thing yesterday. It was the fucking... I quote...
Was it that somebody hates diarrhea?
No.
Yo, I hate diarrhea! Wait, wouldn't that be positive?
Was it
though?
something super personal that should not be shared on Facebook?
Yes.
Don't you love those?
Yes. It's something to the effect of, oh, you know what? I need to fucking find it because I don't want to butcher this. This is a gold.
What if they're listening?
I don't give a shit.
Just make them
I don't consider it personal consequences. I'm like, who cares? I'm nosy. I just want to know.
Okay, I'm almost there. Here we go.
Yeah, it's just weird that, like... No, but I mean, obviously there are some people who are, it's like, yo, I see negative shit, so I'm gonna do the opposite. But, like, a lot of people... I mean, obviously... I mean, it was, like, 5%, so it's a small number. I think overall, it was, like, 0.15% of people were actually, like, affected, but then you consider, like, 10% is, like, one of the numbers. It's not, like, 90 to 100%. So if you took all the negative stuff out, and which would feed more positive things, or less, obviously there would be no negative things, so it would be either 50-50, whatever, neutral, and, like, positive stuff. You'd be more likely to be fucking positive with what you talk about. I don't know. I thought that was cool.
It's fucked up when your own family goes behind your back to help others take your kids away.
Oh no.
Fucking bullshit.
I hate when people post their drama shit involving their children at all. I just find it totally, it's like disrespectful to your own kids to sit there and, I don't know.
Yeah, because you know why? It's going to come up in the future. Like, oh,
it's embarrassing.
Look at what your mom was talking about. Yeah, no. Why would you even talk about that shit?
I don't know.
Never, ever. I might post something every now and then, like, bitching about general whatever, but never relationship stuff. Ever. Or, like, family shit like that. But about the neighbors, I'll post all day and night.
What's wrong with the neighbors?
Our downstairs neighbors.
Oh, that trashy, yeah.
And if you're listening, I'm sorry. No, I'm
not.
I'm just kidding, you're not listening.
If you're listening,
right.
how much for some meth?
Oh, man.
What was the thing that Brian Larson said that was hilarious? Like, how, like, beating down autistic kids is the best white people activity or something.
Yes.
The new American white trash pastime.
Yeah.
I think I like that,
so bad. But, Yeah. I don't
Thanks,
know.
Facebook. Thanks for the laughs.
Well, I honestly feel like the majority of people that I know are pretty. I know a lot of like funny people. I never fight with anyone, so I guess it depends. Like the study that you're just talking about would depend on like just if people are predisposed to just being bitchers or looking for something to complain about, or I just like to laugh. I find everything else boring. If something's not making me laugh, then I'm bored. I don't care about bullshit and fighting and negativity.
Yeah. No, I agree with that, but I mean, there's obviously like just people who are, because like we have friends who are on like our page who are always bitching about something, and it's like, oh, cool, you're obviously like even
Did
if
it
it's
give
general
specific
shit.
examples of the kinds of things?
Well, they had a list of like words because they didn't take out like. So the way another thing that they raised with this thing was how like privacy works with like Facebook. So what they did was they didn't have to talk to any of the 600, almost basically 700,000 people. They didn't have to talk to any of those people. They just manipulated their newsfeed. Because of how they did it, where they weren't, I guess they weren't advertising or something like that, but just they were following Facebook's like personal identification like rules. However they were doing it, however they were following it, made it so they didn't have to tell anyone they were doing it.
Is it the thing? Because I keep getting a post, like a pop-up on Facebook that's like, we want you to rate some posts, and it will give me a list of 15 posts and ask me to rate them on a scale of if I like it or if I hate it. Andrea and I were looking at it today, and it'll give me like just different random people that I interact with like pretty frequently. It'll be like on a scale of like, you know, hate to love, how do you feel about this? And it gave me 15 of them.
Weird.
And that's happened a couple times now.
I've
I wonder
never had
if that is what you're talking about. If
Well,
that's...
they did this in 2012.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, this is like it's old.
None of you guys have ever had that come up?
Yeah, I
No.
have actually.
Okay.
I haven't. No.
Well, you guys have a bunch of friends. You guys are fucking Facebook sluts. Me and Mark are just, we have our grandmas and our uncles, and that's it.
Dude, I used to have so many fucking people on my page.
They gotta say,
Like when I was
you
like
have
doing
a lot of
music
grandmas.
stuff, Wait, yeah, I have like 10 grandmas.
they give me no gifts.
Nah, like when I used to do music, I had so many more people on there. But then like I'd see them just post the dumbest shit. I'm like, I can't even have.
Yeah.
Ugh.
That's exactly what happened to me. I'm like, fuck this. I'm
If I
fucking.
could have like 10 people, I'd be all set with that. But then no one would come listen to podcasts.
I don't care about people, like, even complaining if they're trying to let off steam, but I don't want to care about, like, who you're knocking up and your legal troubles.
Yeah, like, or talking about like your ex-husband who's like trying to take your kid. It's like, or
that's
like when
rough.
it's like they're vague as fuck. Like, oh, so you think you can come in and say I'm a bad parent? Like, fuck you. It's like, obviously we know exactly who you're talking about. Like, we don't know who it is, but it's like, why are you even talking about this?
There should be a fucking when you get divorced or you break up with somebody, like a clause that says you can't talk shit about
Like
me.
an NDA, like non-disclosure.
Exactly, like, yo, you know, like, I gave it to you and shit, and you thought I had a little wiener. Like, don't be saying that shit on Facebook, you know what I'm saying? Like, let them find out. Let them find out for themselves.
That's yeah, right. That's actually a really good idea. Like, all right, I'll sign the divorce papers and I'll give you all this stuff, but you have to sign an NDA. And if you ever talk about it, I'm gonna sue the fuck out of you.
Yeah, and
Not a
then
bad
I get...
idea.
What did people do before the internet with that stuff?
They used to all gather at fucking town hall meetings and book clubs and wine tasting things and be like, my husband, I'm so dry.
Ew. Gross.
They got together and they ordered fucking melon and they fucking talk shit about each other's husbands and shit.
I think with Facebook, the big thing is people, I think, like, have a mentality that they think that they're famous or something.
Yeah. Dude.
And that's why they're constantly, like, updating on shit that no one asked.
Yeah.
It's like they think they're fucking Kim Kardashian, and
I
people
just
actually care about their personal life.
I just put a new shirt on. 3 shirts in one day.
I agree with the last comment made by Annie Ray Marcus. The best is when people post their drama and then tell commenter to mind their own business. Don't post it then, dumbass. That's fucking that. I hate when that happens. And they even, it's not even like they make a comment. They just make a post like a random like, sigh. And they're like, what's going on? Mind your own business. What
Yeah, this has been a really bad day. Why? What's going on? I don't want to talk about it. Like, yes, you do.
Oh,
You
man.
just want it to get dragged out of you.
See, that's like when I see stuff like that, when it's people that I know are fucking like that, I say the most asshole things ever. Like, cause...
Oh, we have a friend in common that will remain nameless that we also
Seth,
talk
right?
about.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Seth.
it's definitely Seth. But every single one, it's something negative, and it's always like, fuck today, fuck my job. Oh my god, it'll be stuff like, well, that was fun. And then no one will say anything. And then she'll, like, comment on it again, like, yeah, this happened at work, and then no one says anything anyway.
Oh.
Like, I don't know. Just be happy,
Dude,
just laugh.
That's why I say to fuck off Facebook, because I see that shit, and then I get annoyed, and I want to make fun of those people, but I can't. Because it's like, I don't want to be mean to people that I'm friends with, and it's like...
The worst is when they do it in real fucking life. Like, it pisses me the fuck off.
Most people don't do it in real life, though. Most
That's
people I
what you
talk to
fucking
don't
think,
bitch.
man. I have people at work who, like, refuse to talk to me because for some reason their supervisors came up to me and asked me a question, and I was very honest with them, and that got them in trouble. So because of that, they refuse to talk to me. So instead of, like, me telling them, like, yo, the doctor's waiting for you, you know, you need to go in the office now. They called me and they're ready for you. They will, like, look at me like, what? They won't even look. They'll stare at the sky, and I'll just talk to them, and I'll close the door. I'm like, fuck you. If you want to be treated like a fucking kid, I'll treat you like a fucking kid. You fucking 42-year-old fucking lesbian bitch. Suck and you're not even lesbian, but you fucking look like a fucking butch dyke. You fucking bitch with your carpenter fucking pants and your fucking carpenter shirt. Looking like the
You got a hammer in there. What do you need that for? Reflexes.
Serious. Just fucking drawing and flexing at the same time, looking like fucking MacGyver. Go fuck yourself, bitch.
I don't have to deal with that at all. That's nice, so fuck that.
You have to deal with assholes at work. You say everyone there is negative or coughing all over you.
Ew, I hate that shit.
Mark comes home at least once a week and he's like, I'm just sitting there working, minding my own business, and someone comes over and they just start coughing all over me.
No, like I'll have people like come over and touch my shit. Be like, oh, this is the cool, like, can I try some of your fucking tea? And they'll touch every single fucking bag in the box and be like, yeah, I was out yesterday because I got the fucking flu. It's like, yeah, thanks. Fuck you. So shitty.
I still decided to come to work.
Yeah, right? Well, see, I'm the type of person, like, I'll go to work even if I'm fucking sick. Because I'm not taking a fucking day off. Fuck you. I'll get everyone sick before I take a day off.
For real.
But it's like, but I never fucking talk to anyone. Like, I stay at my fucking desk. Everyone else can go fuck themselves. If you come to my desk, yeah, you might get sick, but I'm not touching shit. I don't know. That's just, that's how I am.
Yeah, but aren't they, like, just... Some of the older women are just, like, rude to you.
Oh, they're so...
It's because they can't control their sexual desires.
And dude, they're
It's
they're
that
like,
weird.
if I was not so dry, I'd be wet right now, but I'm more dry. No, like today, I fucking made notice of it. Like there's this lady who works with me, and like every time I see her, she always looks like she got a ticket in the morning, and she's at work, and she's like, ugh, I got a ticket, and I don't have the money. She always looks like annoyed and mad at the same time, and like she's never happy. And I always say like, hey, how's it going? Or I smile and nod at her. Doesn't change her fucking attitude at all. It's like, god damn, you are a bitch for no reason.
That fake morning smile that you have to fucking make sure that you have it, because if you don't, then someone's gonna think you're being an asshole, and then they go to your supervisor like, Cesar's being a dick. Because he didn't
No one ever says I was being a dick about me, so that's good. Like, unless I'm fucking tired, I have no problem throwing the fucking smile up, because normally I'm in a fucking decently smile mood. You know what I mean? Like, hey, how's it going? Like,
I'm not. Fuck no. People come up to me like, yo, are you alright? I'm like, why? What the fuck's wrong with you? Like,
You know
oh, because
what?
you look like you're pissed off. I'm like, I'm actually having a great day right now.
how long does it take you to get to work?
It takes me, oh, I know where you're going with this, but I'll still answer it, an hour.
And you drive, right?
No, motherfucker, I go by horse. What the fuck? Yes, by
Okay,
fucking car.
I take a fucking bus. You
No,
ride your
I
bike? All right,
drive-
so you
I have to-
you drive an hour to work.
I have to take like 3 major highways just to get there.
No wonder you're not. Like, no wonder people think you're in a fucking bad mood.
No, but that's the thing. Like when I'm driving, I'm listening to like Serious Comedy Hour, like the satellite radio or whatever, or
That's
like
what's up.
yeah, or like a podcast, or I'm jamming out.
That's when I started listening to Opie and Anthony, I had an hour commute in the morning from 7 to 8, and it would have sucked, but I looked forward to it. When you have something like that, and you're like happy.
Yeah, that probably does
I
help.
would not want to deal with the assholes every morning you deal with on the bus. No way.
Well, that's what I do. If you think I'm going over there pissed off and shit, I'm not. I'm fucking driving. I'm jamming out, or I call my dad. What's up? What's going on? I have a great fucking. I have a good commute. I even if I'm late, I enjoy myself saying, you know what? I got this time to myself. I'm gonna fucking make the best of it. If I could, I'd have a fucking masturbating toy in there too, like fucking morning.
Yo,
I got
they
a
make
bone.
pumps, dude. They make pumps.
You might as well fucking get fucking rid of it. You're in the car, ain't nobody looking at you. The windows are tinted and shit. Fuck, you can get over it. Got a morning.
That's
You gotta
hilarious.
fucking take care of it. But no, I'm fucking, doing what I gotta do. I'm drinking my shake or whatever the fuck, and it's a fucking good deal. And then I get to work, and then I remind myself, like, fuck, I'm here.
Yeah,
But
well,
I'm
maybe
not-
that's what it is. Because
No, but-
you're not
but-
driving 4 hours to work.
But I'm not, oh, shut the fuck up. But I'm not in a bad mood when I get there either. It's like I go to my office, and then I do my rounds or whatever the fuck I gotta do, and hand out fucking reports that I fucking did for these assholes and fuck.
Nothing puts me in a bad mood faster than being accused of being in a bad mood when I'm not in a bad mood. What's
That
the
actually-
matter? Nothing. Then you just start to get pissed.
Please
Yeah.
don't do that when they're on the rag either.
You know
Like,
what? It's
Are you
funny, like-
okay? Of course I'm okay. I just need some Reese's Pieces and a Crunch Bar and marshmallows.
Pickles.
Just some random fucking object and a fucking pogo stick. What?
Yeah. I am
What?
biking today.
Oh my god.
I
I want a pogo stick. Why? Because I want to jump in the air and I want fucking red dots to fucking fly out of my ass and I want to fucking look like 80s Comet for like the next 20 minutes.
Oh, gross. Red dots. Yo, I actually heard, and it's obvious. I mean, I didn't hear it. I read it, and this is a long time ago. But you know how girls like get what is it, PMS or something?
No, they do? They do that shit?
Right.
No, they don't get that. They're angels and they're never angry and they never bleed.
Yeah, it's true. It's
Okay,
it's
hold on.
true.
Hold on. Okay, she's gone. Fuck yeah, dude. They always do that shit.
God, it's shitty.
I don't
What
deny
about,
that
like,
PMS
I
exists.
think like I think guys get that sort of thing too. Like,
I know, I
Yeah,
do.
yeah, they do.
Yeah, but it's so weird.
At
That
least-
least
like,
teenagers.
Wait a minute. Seth, why are you saying yeah they do like you're not a guy? Like
yeah, they do. Seth's
Yeah, well-
actually a robot.
Yeah.
He's like an android. He's like fucking Fulgore from Killer Instinct and shit. Yeah,
He's an artist. He's us from the future. He came back to now, but he's not really a human. He's like, he's not an android per se, but like,
he's one
He's
of the
just
monkeys
fucking
from Primal Rage.
yeah, he's something. But yeah, no, it's weird because it's like guys PMS, but it's I don't know. I'm not bleeding, so I'm not doing
Wait,
it.
how do guys PMS? What does that mean?
You have the same thing. You have like a monthly hormonal cycle change thing, and they get in bad moods and stuff.
But it doesn't happen like weekly.
We just don't dump out our rotten eggs into a toilet every time.
Oh,
Ew.
Guys,
you
I gotta
are
lay a
so
clutch.
eloquent.
I
What are you,
lay a
Sam?
clutch. You salmon. Hang on, guys. Gotta lay down for a minute.
Gotta swim up this river.
Gotta dump these eggs next to the fucking bears.
Yeah, that's I don't know. That's weird.
That happens
Humans
to
are
me.
fucking weird as fuck.
I don't know. I think it happens to guys, but it doesn't happen, number one, every month. Number two, at the same time every other month or whatever the fuck you want to call it. And number 3, obviously there's no bleeding, and I don't think we get as irritated as women do. We just get a little pissy, and like fucking small things piss us off, but not fucking minuscule shit like holy shit, like I'm fucking playing Mario and I hate green, so I'm not getting a 1-up life. It's just like
Green's making me mad today. I hate
just,
Luigi.
Yeah.
He's in last place. I don't care. I'll get last place so I can hit him with a shell.
Fun fact. When a woman PMSs, it means that their testosterone levels are rising. So we're just being manly. Winky face. Thank you, Transfer Lovely, you manly motherfucker.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. Is that true? It must.
I think I've heard that before.
It has to be true. But then that would mean we're always bitchy, but we're not. If anything, we make more common sense than women.
Maybe. I don't know.
Maybe it depends on person to person, because some girls when they're PMSy are like overly emotional and will cry over everything, and other ones just get
quiet,
fucking irritated and quiet.
Well, some people don't even get affected by it.
Get both.
Exactly. Flip flop.
Jeez.
Those are called people who have bipolar disorder.
China for Lovely is currently PMSing and dudeish. Dude on, bro.
Jennifer, how many squats have you done and how many oats have you eaten? What the fuck? Was that you? Wait, was that you squatting or eating oats?
Don't say the O word in front of Cesar.
Oats?
I didn't even say it. Don't say it.
Oats. Wait, what's the problem?
Oats.
I was kidding. I didn't know there was a real thing.
The word oats, or you hate the food themselves?
He hates the second guy in the band, Hall and.
Ew.
He got molested by Oat.
Oats?
I don't like it.
No.
Cesar, I don't know. I was going to go somewhere with it. So when I was finding that Facebook thing, I found another thing, which I'm sure a bunch of other people have seen, but in Colorado, they raised in the month of March $19 million
My niggas.
off recreational weed.
My niggas.
What the fuck? That's so... And I want to say that's 39% of taxes. Recreational weed gets a 39% tax. So that means they made...
Don't do the math.
43.5 million dollars in 1 month because that shit is fucking legal. And you know what else? Crime there is down 10% across the board.
Everyone's too fucking stoned to do anything. I'm gonna go stab this guy
because that 10% was probably people getting caught for smoking weed.
Yeah, probably. But it's crazy. Like, out of that, all of Colorado, there's only 97 dispensaries. How many fucking Dunkin' Donuts are there in one state?
Yo, that kid from Dunkin' Donuts is rich as fuck right now. That motherfucker's he's fucking swimming in bitcoins right now.
Wait, what kid?
The guy who owns fucking Dunkin' Donuts.
Oh, dude, that guy is fucking
he's a filthy rich
trillionaire. I'm sure he owns other businesses and shit too.
Oh, fuck that. You gotta do shit now.
Yeah, right? Just sit back on one giant coffee bean.
Man.
This is my house. I live in a coffee bean. I don't know. I just think that shit's crazy. Like, you know, it's like, oh, in 2008, the fucking economy fucking went belly up because there's no money. Well, obviously there's fucking money. Like, that's just, it's so crazy to think, like, and, what was it, 1.9 million in the month of March went to schools.
You gotta put yourself in their shoes, too. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's these old fucks who still believe in all the bullshit that they were...
I don't care about them. Fuck those people. I'm not putting myself in those shoes. Because then I want to suck dick and hate black people. Fuck them.
Empathy, anybody? I mean, fuck.
Yeah, right? I have empathy for people, but not dumb, old pieces of shit. No offense. Not that they're old, but they're just fucking dumb.
I don't think they're
young
dumb.
People.
They're ignorant.
Yeah, but we have the fucking internet. You can't be ignorant. If you're ignorant, you're choosing to be ignorant. Fuck you. I don't know. I just like reading about that shit
You don't have to get
because
out of
yo,
dumb.
hemp is fucking crazy, and that shit would turn a lot of shit around. Like, oh, we have fucking oil problems. Oh yeah, just grow hemp. Oh, we got it's too much globes getting warm. Oh yeah, just grow hemp. I need a shirt. Grow hemp. I'm hungry. Grow hemp. Like, that's all I give a fuck about. And the only way to get there is through people smoking fucking weed. So there's that. That happened.
It's funny that you're saying all this shit. So I'm going to jump into something completely different.
I approve that.
Yeah.
But you live in Texas, and aren't they trying to pass that shit in Texas?
Yes, even the Republicans are going crazy.
Yeah, you know why? Because they know they're gonna fucking go broke as fuck, and they don't want to die poor.
Well, we make a lot of money, though.
Yeah, dude, you'll make $19 million off taxes in 1 month.
No, we won't. We'll make more.
Yeah, maybe. You know why? Because Texas is probably a really good place to grow fucking weed.
That's number one. Number two, it's fucking huge here.
Mhm.
Texas is huge as fuck. It takes me like fucking... You can drive for like 15, 16 hours and you can barely get across Texas.
Really?
It's fucking huge.
Yeah, it is. Is it the biggest state?
I think it's the second or the third. I don't remember. I think California is probably bigger.
California's getting bigger, isn't it?
Yeah. Think about it. And then you got a bunch of Mexicans here. Yeah, well, they're making a bunch of money here.
Yeah, they're making fucking $700 million a month.
What is
1
even
million.
Did
happening?
you have a fucking stroke or something?
Yeah, it looks like it.
I was trying to think of a number that was bigger than 19, and I said 7.
He started.
What if there was like some disease that just made you go in slow motion?
Oh, that would suck.
Like go and think and react and talk. Just
Yeah, it's called being a
slow.
fucking zombie.
No, that would actually be good if you're a guy, like when you're jerking it, it's like really slow. And you nut.
Oh, dear Lord.
You nut
Hey,
for, like,
wait,
seconds.
would
No
it
wonder
come out
we
real
dump
slow?
our eggs out every...
And then when somebody
Yeah.
comes in and
I can't have this.
You don't control gravity. Your cum just squirts out. But here's what I'm saying. Or no, it would dribble because you don't have momentum.
Well, that's what I'm
But
saying. Would it
here's
just
what I'm
like
saying.
it fucking creep out like a fucking vine? Like
Ew,
It's
like
gonna look like
toothpaste.
it's gonna look like a volcano with Down syndrome, all right? It's gonna fucking just.
Ew.
What?
I
That's
got
the
would
most
just like
amazing thing I've ever heard in my life.
It would look like a guy with a stroke drooling.
yeah.
Yes.
Yo, so whatever that disease is, I don't want it. I don't want that to happen.
Yeah, because
to my
dude, when
dick.
somebody comes in and catches you, you can't like
You can't stop.
But
You're
you
like,
just have to make eye contact.
Wait.
Yep.
Wait. Oh man.
Mark, come down for breakfast.
Coming
Oh, it didn't.
downs.
Your mother's very disappointed in you right now.
Is she?
She's
Hi, Mom.
probably.
I love you.
She's probably high fiving your dad, like, yo, we did it.
We did it.
We
Look
did
what
it.
we've created.
Managed to do it.
Yes. Oh man. Oh, anyway, so what were you trying to? You were going to a different topic.
Switch
Oh yeah, the
subjects.
Elio. The Elio.
Who?
Elio, E-L-I-O. It is a 3-wheel vehicle that's coming out next year.
Never heard of it.
Yeah.
Talk about it. Sell
it's-
it.
Oh, it's like a car. It's like a car, right? Two in the front, one in the back, though.
The one in the front, one in the back, no homo. And this
I
car
get it.
gets 84 miles per gallon.
Yo, they have a car that gets 300 miles per gallon.
Oh yeah, what's it called?
I can find it right now.
Okay, well,
It's banned in America, if that helps.
okay, this one's gonna be made in America though.
That's why it's only getting.
And this is the kicker. This car is worth $6,000,
What? That's pretty good.
and it's gonna, basically you can. I believe the guy who has this website, the ElioMotors.com, he said something about you can go from Michigan to New York with one tank, and you would still have like a bunch of fucking gas left.
That would be super cool. Like, I don't know why, because obviously,
It's only.
Okay.
It probably only takes one person.
yeah,
What do you
it's one of
pass
those
it to
little
us?
little clown car looking things. No, but see, my thing is like, okay, they can invent shit to create the fucking original particle that created the universe, and they can make fucking iPhones that read your dick or whatever iPhones do now. But it's like, yo, they can't make a fucking. They can't
You have
make,
like Braille on your dick or something? What's it reading?
Listen, I eat a lot of cookies at night before I go to bed.
Ew.
It's
What
like
does
a
Mark
constellation.
Dick say? Oh shit, I need to grow.
But no, but it's like, yo, you can't make a fucking engine that like optimizes gasoline. Like, yeah,
Well, these
20,
guys did.
25 miles a gallon.
These guys just fucking did. I'm telling you.
Yeah, but just now, like,
Well,
no, that's awesome. I'm not trying to put that down. That's fucking super cool. But I don't understand why it's not like a bigger thing. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I mean, yeah, but I don't fucking know, dude. I mean,
And $6,000? That's crazy though.
well, it's actually 6,800. But what the fuck?
So 7,000. You're gonna sit here. It's 7,000. You gotta pay tax
Trying
on
to,
that
you
shit.
trying to dupe us, Cesar?
Yo, I got
No,
6,000.
but you can get a lot of like tax write-offs for doing things that are good for the environment.
Yes. Not only that, but I think you can pay it off. They have like this plan that says the money that you save from gas, you can put it into the payments, and that'll be your payment plan.
That's awesome.
See, that's fucking cool. Like, I don't understand why they're not, like... I mean, I obviously know why companies or corporations or whatever don't make that kind of shit, because they lose money when you're not buying fucking new cars all the time and gasoline. But it's like, it doesn't matter. Like the capitalism sort of like mentality is clearly fucking skewed, where it's like, okay, we're just talking about fucking selling weed to people, but it's been illegal for what, 40 years or some shit, and it's like, people want to give people what they fucking want, and it doesn't matter how often you have to fucking turn around and re-buy shit. People are gonna buy it, so it's like, yo, I'll buy 3 of them. I don't care. It'll never go bad.
As much
Yo.
as people want to complain, though, about like, oh, well, the government is stopping us from doing all this shit and the suppliers are being greedy, there's a lot of shit that's coming out in the near future that's, for example, this car. Another example would be that Android phone that's coming out where, let's say you don't want a camera, but you want a bigger battery. Well, you can install whatever you want in the back. Remember that phone that we were talking about, that one podcast?
Yep.
That shit's coming out, and you don't ever have to buy another phone. You just buy different specs. Like, oh, now we have like a fucking 7 gigabyte RAM or whatever the fuck. Oh, well, let's just fucking put it in the back and shit instead of buying a new fucking phone.
That would be sweet. And it's going to be sweet.
It is. It's right now, motherfucker. It's just not here yet. It's just not available to you, but it currently exists.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's not the government that stops that shit. Can't hear you. I can't hear you. Push the button. The button got pushed. Yeah, anyways. Wow. No, it's not it's like, obviously, like, the government doesn't do that shit. It's fucking people that run the government. If that makes sense?
Oh, shut the fuck up. You know what it is.
Yeah, I know. Oh, anyways, that car is called the Volkswagen XL1, and it gets 200 to 300 miles per gallon. I don't know.
Get people to care about it.
Wait, say that again? How many?
200 to 300 miles per gallon of gasoline.
Is it a electric car?
I haven't really looked into it too much. But I'm pretty sure it's gasoline. Yeah, I think it just goes on gas.
It's cool looking.
How much is it?
Probably so much.
I don't know. It looks like a space car.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool though. It looks better than the other one that I'm talking about.
Well, I would buy one, because you think about how much you spend in gas.
Is
So
there space inside though?
I think it's kind of a 2-person car with stuff in the
So
back.
It's probably gonna cost about $146,000.
Which one? The Volkswagen?
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
Volkswagen. But you consider, okay, how much do you spend in 1
Yeah, no,
week
that
on
saves
gasoline?
eventually.
Mark, don't try it.
Mark is all about mathing.
I like
Yeah.
math. Yo, dude, like, all right. So you drive, 3 hours? All right, so I drive 3 hours in my car, and that's almost 3/4 of a tank of gas, and that's $60. So,
Yeah.
I mean, say I bought my fucking car brand new, 50,000.
When I said don't try it, I didn't say don't actually try doing the math. I meant don't try to justify buying an $146,000 car.
Well, all right. Here's the thing. Like, yo, the original fucking computer cost more than a computer would cost now, and it didn't do dick. You give these things 3 years, in 3 years, that car right there will cost you $20,000.
Are you really gonna spend $146,000 on a motherfucking car?
No,
When
but
you-
in 3 years, I'll spend $20,000 on a car that you would pay for in 2 years of driving as much as you fucking want.
Understandably, but you have another option, and that's buying this other three-wheeled car that costs $7,000, and it's a better thing that anybody else has when we're talking about MPGs and shit. So why the fuck not?
Actually, yeah, if you do that, because $7,000 times what's you said? How many miles a gallon? 80.
Yeah, 86.
Yeah, that would obviously be way better because that's a quarter of the price compared to the Volkswagen. But I mean, you're talking about a Volkswagen car.
A quarter of the price?
If you compare the gas mileage to the amount, so it's $7,000. It gets 80 miles a gallon. Multiply that by 4, just to get to.
Just for the fuck of it.
Yeah, just because that's the average of 200 and 300. Was like 250.
That's how many fucking fingers I'm holding my dick with. Why the fuck not?
Yo, 4 times as much. You got all the 4 times. You do it. Just that's what you do.
You gotta multiply by the motherfucking times I ate Stromboni today. What the fuck?
Stromboni. Ew. Yo, I ate a violina. Mandolin. Mandolini. I don't know.
Things that start with V, a vulva. What the fuck?
Ew, a vulva. That's my favorite pasta.
Ew.
Red sauce. Anyways.
Tastes like
Now white sauce for me.
No. Green sauce.
we should totally be like Italian people.
Oh my god.
Creamy or chunky?
Yo, you want to get the crumbly blue on there. The crumbly blue cheese, you sprinkle it over the top.
What we talking about? Let's fuck around with a blue waffle. What the fuck are we doing?
Ew.
We have blueberry waffles in the freezer, and every time I open it, all I see is blue waffle.
They're so good though.
Yeah, they are.
Which ones? Oh,
Listen, I like waffles,
have
and
both.
blue's my favorite color, so I'm game for this.
Totally game.
Oh man, this is.
oh Lord.
No, I need to take
Did you guys hear that every pigeon was made by the government and they're really just cameras?
Okay.
I did not hear that. Is that Pigeon Man?
Oh my God, Seth, did you get that Snapchat? Pigeon Man laughing.
I don't know. I haven't looked
I
at my
meant to send
Snapchat.
it to you. It
You
was
might
a
have.
real hit.
It was a real hit. It got voted number
was
1
gross.
on the hit list.
On the damn
Can't
nice.
do it. Ew, Snapchat is such a bad thing for someone like me.
I don't know how
Just
many
being able to
times-
send people disturbing little snippets of fucked up stuff.
Man, I can't wait to find out.
Wait, Cesar, do you have Snapchat?
He doesn't.
He doesn't.
I was gonna say, has he ever received a picture of or video of Mark peeing? You know?
Over my phone. Listen, in 5 years, when everyone is able to access all the shit the NSA has been compiling of all our stuff, I'm gonna sit back and see how many terrible pictures I've sent to people. Like,
Of your penis.
that's my dick. That's all right. I don't care. I'll dress it up. You put a blanket over it, pillows.
Oh my god.
It's okay. Put a party hat on it. That's fine. I don't care. It's hilarious.
Did you put it in like a hot dog bun with like condiments on it?
No, that was not me.
Oh.
I drew a pillow and a blanket over it one time. I made it into a flower once. That was pretty cool. But yeah, that's the kind of stuff I can't wait to see when all our shit's just accessible. Like, yo, we've been watching what you've been doing. I could never be the president based on solely the past 2 years of. How long has Snapchat been out for? 2 years?
Something
Yeah.
like that.
I can't never be the president now because I had Snapchat.
Yeah, forget about this podcast you're doing too, asshole.
Yeah, right? Oh my god. I'm going
President
to jail.
this.
Yo,
And then-
the president's gonna come to my house via teleportation and holograms and just be like, "You're going to jail, dude," and then just shoot me with a gun and I'll be in jail. So, thanks, Obama. All that stuff. Yo, did you see fucking Glenn Greenwald, who's the dude who worked with Edward Snowden, the journalist, to like release all the stuff? He's going to release a list of all the Americans who have been spied on from the NSA.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Ooh, when's he doing that?
I don't know. I've read a few things about it. I
Yo,
don't know when he's
and if-
doing it though.
When he releases all that shit, tell him to release like all the games that Nintendo's coming out at E3 as well.
They know all of that shit.
Yeah. It's like.
But the thing is, they won't release it because it will affect the economy. So they're not gonna.
Oh really?
Yeah, I don't know. I made that up.
What the fuck? You can't fucking say that shit. They're not gonna release the names because that's gonna affect the time frame when Mortal Kombat 10 comes out.
Probably. I mean,
Yeah.
they don't want to upset anyone. I don't know. Yo, have you, Cesar and Seth, because I know Kaytee
What?
has. Oh, hi. Have you guys been watching Game of Thrones?
No.
No.
Oh no.
Oh, all right.
That's
Spoiler.
not fun. No,
Everyone
don't spoil
dies.
it. I
Everyone
haven't seen
dies
it.
eventually because no one's immortal.
You can spoil it to me. I don't
Oh,
care.
no.
I just don't know
Yeah,
if anybody
I made
else.
that up.
Even hearing what happens doesn't spoil it. You need to be traumatized by it like me. I'm still thinking about it, and it's been like a week
Dude.
later.
I won't be because I don't care about it.
Honestly, I have never cared about a show in my life. I don't care about anybody or anything as far as like fake stuff goes. This bothered me. I had to watch something funny afterwards, or I was not going to be able to sleep.
Did the daughter die?
No, I don't care about her.
Is this show better than Breaking Bad?
Wait, they don't. I thought at least Cesar watched it. Oh no.
Cody
come
watches it.
on.
I don't watch fucking Harry Potter and I don't watch none of this bullshit.
Wait, Harry
Hang on,
Potter
let's-
and well, first of all, Harry Potter is amazing, but Harry Potter and Game of Thrones are nothing alike.
No, they're not.
I think Lord of the Rings is the only like fantasy thing that I've ever liked.
This isn't
You would like-
fantasy,
Yo,
really.
dude,
though.
you would like Game of Thrones though.
Game of Thrones is like brutal medieval shit
Dude,
Yo,
Seth,
it
with
is.
a crazy ass storyline.
What's up?
Tits and dragons, son.
So
It's
a
always
lot
just-
of tits.
I've watched like the first season and some of the second. I don't know. I just can't get into it for some reason.
Well, I couldn't get into Breaking Bad, and
You
everyone.
watched. I feel like
hates
you've
me.
watched enough of it. If you don't like it, you don't like it.
Breaking
I don't
Bad.
really like Breaking Bad that much either, honestly. I finished it though.
I don't think it's bad by any means. I get bored. I have no attention span.
And I don't think it's breaking.
I don't understand what the name means. What does Breaking Bad mean?
You know, breaking
it's like
even.
a term, like,
It's you break even.
Are you
But
making
you're
this up,
Breaking
or
Bad.
this you know
Right.
this for a fact?
No.
Are you
What?
surmising?
Or like, imagine like if you're gonna be a bad person, fuck that, I'm breaking that, and I'm gonna be a worse person. I'm breaking bad.
Oh, kind of. It's a play on the term Breaking Bad and being bad.
just gonna
Minds
fucking
have exploded after that. I was just stop drinking the beer.
But yeah, dude, that Game of Thrones episode.
All right, just spoil it.
No.
What happened to the blonde girl?
I don't.
that died?
I can't. All right. If anyone is listening to this, I'm gonna spoil shit. And if you get pissed off at me, I'm gonna punch you in the tits. And if you're a guy, I'm gonna get you real fat, and then I'm gonna do it. Don't.
Mark, say it within the next 10 seconds. Okay.
Yo, he crushed
Everyone
his
else,
fucking
mute your
head in a
speakers for 10
dude's hand.
seconds.
Oh, but I loved him. He was supposed. The thing with Game of Thrones
The
is
midget?
there's never
No.
a fucking happy ending. There's never justice.
Yo,
There's
because
never,
there's
like,
never justice in real life, and there's never a
But
happy
there's
ending.
never like a feel good, like nice feeling at the end of it. It's always something bad and unfair and like raging.
Yeah,
and,
dude,
it-
that's life.
and the guy that he just killed, this guy was supposed to be. There's a guy called the Mountain, and there's a guy named Oberyn, and the Mountain killed Oberyn's sister, raped her, and then killed her children. And I think he actually like ate her in front of her kids or something like that.
Maybe.
So this guy is finally getting revenge on this Mountain dude, and he slices him up and has him on the ground, and the guy's like dead. But then the guy comes back, jumps up on him, pushes his fucking eyes in with his thumbs, and crushes his head like a grape while bragging about raping and killing this guy's sister. And I'm just like, oh my god, I can't watch this show anymore. I was traumatized because I loved the dude too. He was super hot. Pedro Pascal. He
It's
looks like John Frusciante.
it's. I will say it's the most fucked up thing I've seen on television ever.
It was so gory. It was worse than
was.
anything in
It
Saw.
was.
So you guys are telling me that there's finally a TV show that actually depicts what real life is all about.
Yeah, kinda.
Oh, the
Are there-
people in it are just so the characters are so they're just very well rounded. The writing is amazing, and it's going off a book instead of a movie. I mean, like just a script. So it's I feel like where it follows a book, they're not going for like cheap shots. They're actually telling the story instead of just trying to get people to watch every week and doing cheesy, stupid shit just to get viewers. It's intense. It fucking stresses me out, and I don't know why I watch it. Because every week I'm just like, I have more gray hair now. This fucking
Well,
sucks.
for the past probably month, the episodes were sort of not lackluster, but they weren't as good as they could have been. But it was leading up to some crazy shit. Dude, if you haven't seen it, Cesar, you should watch it.
I tried watching the first episode and I got bored as fuck.
Here's the
first
problem, the
season
first
is
episode-
slow and shitty, but it's very important for the rest of the show. Because I watched it and I was like, Game of Thrones is boring. And now I'm having a really hard time, and I need to rewatch it to backtrack the families. Because the boring shit is very important. It's like trying to learn, I don't know, history or math or something and not knowing the foundation for it because you were too bored.
It's very in depth.
I thought the same thing about Breaking Bad, and I didn't want to watch it. And then Iris told me, like, no, you really need to just sit down and watch, at least the
Dude,
first
I was-
three
I-
episodes.
I was the opposite of Breaking Bad. I thought it started off good and then got boring.
No, it started off boring and it got really good at. Oh my god! I want to.
Seth,
He
I
killed
agree
the-
with you.
He killed a couple of fucking drug dealers in the first episode.
Yeah, no, Seth, I
You
agree
think
with you. It was really intense, and then it spreads out more.
Yeah,
But I
Yeah.
think the reason it does that is because it's so you get more involved in the show.
And
Whereas
the people and the
yo,
characters.
did you see you saw the Fly episode, right?
yes,
That episode was
Yeah,
so
that
fucking
was
boring.
good, huh?
yeah.
No, it was super boring, but there was a
It
crazy
was just about
point
him
to
trying
it.
to kill a fly.
No, it
Yeah.
wasn't though. But it wasn't. It was way fucking deeper than
guess.
that. It was about just like
I don't know, man.
it was good. It was it's more than just watching the episode. It's getting involved with the characters and shit, but in
Yes.
like a weird way. I don't know.
I don't think I'll ever find another show like that, to be very honest. But
Watch.
I can-
Oh,
watch
his
Game of
wife
Thrones.
is such a cunt.
Oh my god!
Oh,
and
she's
Breaking
so awful.
Bad.
I feel bad for that dude because his wife in Malcolm in the Middle is a super bitch too.
Dude.
He just can't win.
did
I
you
wonder
see-
what his
yeah.
wife is in Godzilla.
Did you see the alternate ending to that show? To Breaking Bad.
Oh, whoa, no,
It
Mark
was-
hasn't seen the
I haven't
ending.
finished it. I haven't
I
finished
know
it.
what happens, and
Don't
he
finish
doesn't,
it.
so don't
Okay.
don't ruin it.
No.
Yeah, how he's like,
Yeah, he's gay. I know. You don't
No,
need to tell me.
It's not, dude. The alternate ending isn't a spoiler.
It's
no,
not
I
a
know.
spoiler.
He leaves and he goes into witness protection.
Not a spoiler.
The alternate
And
ending.
It's satire.
Let me tell you the alternate ending. It's basically
Yeah,
he's asleep.
that's
and
actually what it is. And then his next life is Malcolm in the Middle.
Yeah. Exactly.
I know.
No, really,
that.
yes.
I know. Listen, I wrote that episode.
Shut the fuck up.
Nah, I made that up. I saw that somewhere.
I
I like those kind of things. Like, like Pokemon. It's all because Ash didn't actually leave. He got into a fucking bike accident. He's in a coma. Yeah.
Wait, there's not really an alternate ending, right? To Breaking Bad. Oh, okay.
Yeah, there
Breaking
is.
Bad. Yeah, no, that's real.
Oh yeah.
YouTube
Oh
it.
yeah. It's real.
Mark shaking his head no, but saying yes.
I am doing.
You guys
I'm
really
not-
think we're making this up?
We're not making this
All
up.
right. It's obviously satire, but the actual makers.
But is it
actually
just a
did.
story told, or is it the actors like doing it?
It's the actors.
It's
that-
actually produced. It's like by the makers and cast. It's the same thing.
Yeah,
that's kind
it's
of cool.
silly.
I
I
thought it
wish
was.
I didn't know what happened at the end because now I feel like it deters me from watching it, and it's not what I expected.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
I've only
But-
seen season.
You've seen season 1, maybe some of 2.
The last one I remember actually watching, he was in that
Seen
like
2.
dilapidated house with that dude and the old dude that rings the bell.
Oh,
That was the
no.
And then
beginning
he
of the
and then
first
he
one.
shot that guy like in that hole, and yeah, and then his brother-in-law or whatever comes there and.
Yep.
Oh man.
I hated
Oh my
it.
god, you know what show I made Mark watch that I thought was super cool back in the day, and now that I think about it, it was fucking awful? Nip Tuck.
Nip Tuck!
So bad.
Nip! Yeah, that show.
It was another HBO, like,
sucked.
softcore porn shit, though.
Was that HBO?
hmm
Fuck that show.
You liked the first season.
I'm not gonna lie, some of it was pretty interesting, but overall, not impressed. You know why? Because House was way better than that
what-
show.
Never
Dude,
seen
Lost
one episode
did
of
that
House.
same thing.
Ugh. Oh my god.
Lost
That
did
was-
that same shit.
That was
where it
the worst series of television shows because of how shitty it became. Like, the first one was okay. Second one was pretty bad.
Lost?
It wasn't that great. Third was really good. Fourth was, it was better than the third, but it wasn't, like, great. And then it jumped off a fucking cliff.
Are you talking
my-
about Lost?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I thought it started off awesome.
So
but that
bad.
just
Yeah, it was
fucking
really
ate
good.
it.
And then, oh my god, I think after I watched that show, I didn't watch like a TV series after that because I was like, what's the fucking point? Like,
Uh-huh.
oh my god, it was just so bad.
Like that dude when they found the temple in the wood. It just gives me like a grossed out feeling to think about. Like I'm happy I'm not trying to watch it anymore.
Yeah, oh my god, because it could have been so good. That show, like, had so
Yeah, if they
much
just ended
fucking
it.
potential. Yeah, they could have ended it, or they could have not made it shitty. Yo,
At the end-
that
at the end
time
of the day-
travel. Oh my god, time travel is so fucking. Not that it's overdone, and not that it's easy to do, but it's hard to make it really shitty, and it seemed like they made it really shitty super easily. Like, oh, this is going to be the easiest. We can just make this real shitty, so let's just do it.
Huh.
That's just how I felt about it because it was a good show.
Walking
Okay.
Dead did it too. Pretty much every show does that.
At the
I
end
lost
of the
interest
day,
in The Walking Dead.
we're all
big
going
time.
to either like or hate something. I mean, I like Dexter. You might hate Dexter. I like The Walking Dead. You might fucking jack off to The Walking Dead. But what the fuck are you gonna do?
We only saw one episode of Dexter. Remember when you and I sat and watched it that time? And I thought it was good. We just never watched any more.
Yeah, I think.
Mark and I have the attention spans of fucking goldfish, and that's why it's just either video games or, like, YouTube videos. I have a hard time committing, like, an hour of my time. We haven't even seen Godzilla yet.
I'm so sad.
I'm gonna cry.
I love Godzilla.
Well, we were going to go see it in Maine, but fucking movie theater wasn't playing it.
Mm.
Yeah, it was some
Well-
bull ass shit.
Where have you, Cesar? I know you live in like Texas. Where else have you been in this country?
Not much. Not many places.
Just like the South, like that area.
Yeah, Louisiana. I've been to. It's probably my favorite place that I've been to.
Louisiana.
Yeah, it's so very like full of culture, and I've only gone. It's amazing, and the food is fantastic, and it's just awesome. New Orleans is just crazy, and I think I was telling Mark that I went. I think it was in November. I think it was after Thanksgiving, and they were celebrating like it was Mardi Gras. There was fucking naked bitches everywhere. It was cold as shit. Titties everywhere. I'm like, oh.
That's cool. Hilarious. Yeah, I haven't been out of. Other than I've never been off like the East Coast. I went as far as Florida when I was really little, but otherwise, just in the past. I mean,
I think
20 years.
Iris has been
anywhere.
I think Iris has been all over the country. I don't know. Iris, Florida, right, or something. I don't know. Florida, Nevada. She's gone to Vegas. She's gone South Carolina. She's all over the place.
That's awesome.
South Carolina's nice. So is Florida.
Yeah, because Mark, you and Seth have been down that. See, I've never been to even the Virginias, anything. I haven't been anywhere.
Isn't there only one Virginia?
No. Wait.
It's
South
nice.
Virginia and
Yeah,
West
no,
Virginia.
Carolina.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
Carolina.
that's right.
But
It's
there's
just-
Virginia and West Virginia. Oh my god, if I'm wrong, I'll be fucking mortified. There's Virginia and West Virginia. Right?
There's
Um,
South Virginia and West.
No. There's regular Virginia. And that it sounds weird now that I'm saying
It's Super Virginia.
Ew. There's major and minor Virginia.
Dude, I like that we live in America, and our geography skills are not good. We should know this.
There's fucking kids in China who know all the 50 states, where they're at, how far apart they are from each other, and we don't even know where the fuck Tennessee is at.
Tennessee?
Oh my
What?
god. The capitals are hard. Because I always forget, because like New York, the capital of New York is what, fucking Albany? Albany doesn't matter. Why isn't it New York City?
Albany.
Or Syracuse?
Yeah, I don't know what.
Maine is Augusta. Augusta, Maine is one of the most disgusting places I've ever been in my life.
I thought it was Bangor.
No. Bangor is like the second most disgusting place I've ever been in my life.
Oh, more.
Portland, I don't understand why Portland wouldn't be the capital.
Yeah, like, why don't they just change the capital?
Springfield, the capital of Massachusetts isn't Boston. Boston was like the first city in this entire fucking country. But the capital is Springfield. Which doesn't matter. What does Springfield have? The Golden Corral.
Ew.
Plymouth Rock or bullshit like that.
What?
Plymouth Rock, isn't that a city?
Plymouth is in Massachusetts.
Yeah, but why isn't that the capital?
I don't know, dude. And Plymouth, well, because Plymouth, Mass, and Boston, Mass, are east, all the way on the east on the coast. But Springfield is like smack dab in the middle. Springfield is more useless than Worcester, and that's hard.
I don't know. It's strange.
Yeah.
All right.
But I sucked at school as far as geography and shit like that went too.
There's capitol buildings in certain cities.
Yeah,
So
but
like
they couldn't
to
just
move
switch.
it.
Yeah, right. That's what I'm
What?
saying. Like, why don't they just switch them up? Like, all right, it's not fucking Albany anymore. It's New York City. Why wouldn't it be?
So like rebuild the capitol.
Well, I mean, what? I don't know. I don't know. Seth, I don't have an answer for you. Why don't you have one for me? Whatever, man. You're bullshitting me.
Bullshit, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Mark,
Yo.
we gotta kill it.
All right, we can do that. Oh, before we go, you know what else I learned during since last podcast?
You're in love with Oprah.
I do love Oprah.
Who doesn't?
It's a lot of money.
She does. That's why I mean, she's.
She has a great personality.
Yes, I loved her and Beloved.
Spider-Man versus Batman.
Color purple.
Batman would
Wait,
probably win.
Spider-Man versus Batman.
I'd have to say Batman would win, but that'd be a
Spidey
really
senses.
tough.
That sounds like a whole other podcast for you to discuss Batman versus Spider-Man.
Real shit though. No, it's not. Spider Senses. It's over.
Oh my god! But I agree with that, but I think
If Batman gets prep time, Batman. If it's random, Spider-Man.
Agreed.
all right. Next podcast, we're gonna discuss this. And
You guys, actually, your next one, you should just verse the different, like,
the whole thing.
not
Let's
even
have a
superheroes per
superhero-themed
se, but just
podcast.
anything, and then give the
That's
merits
true.
and debate it.
Coke
Let's
versus
do a
Pepsi.
fictional character. Let's do a fictional character fighting.
Royal
podcast.
As long as Superman loses to everything, I will listen faithfully.
Yo. Yeah.
Fuck Superman. Fuck Superman. Hang on. If you fucking like Superman, if you think he's a good superhero,
Kill yourself.
kill yourself. Just kill
Kill
yourself.
yourself.
Take
Kill
take
yourself.
take a knife
Kill,
and eat it.
Kill
Fuck
yourself.
Superman.
kill yourself.
That is.
Let's
he's
work
the
on
worst.
let's work on building fake scenarios for the other ones to answer.
Seth
like
is amazing.
Dexter
at that,
Morgan,
that's for sure.
years of Walter White's
Oh.
shenanigans.
Oh,
It's-
that's
Shenanigans.
interesting. All right, next week we're gonna get crazy with the who's, what's, and the what ifs and this fuck Supermans.
Don't forget about it, because your faithful fans will be reminding you.
All right, okay, everyone. All right, anyone who's listening, go on our Facebook page, facebook.com/99proof podcast, and write down who you want us to talk about. Anybody. It could just be one person. Fucking Captain Sparrow. I don't give a shit.
Captain
Put a name
Sparrow.
down, and we'll talk about shit. Tell us who you want to hear about, and we'll do it.
Like, yo, the whole.
I want to hear about Oberyn.
Go on
versus
our
the Mountain.
Facebook. Go on our Facebook and tell us, and we'll tell you all about it.
Oh.
Go on our Facebook.
Well, thank you guys for including me.
Yes, no problem. Thanks for stopping
It
in.
was nice to have some social interaction tonight.
Stop it in.
Yeah.
I stopped in from the couch about 14 feet from Mark. It was a real pleasure.
Listen, the 99 Proof Podcast studio is very far from stuff.
Where you're at, yes.
It's
Thanks for flying over.
yeah. Thanks for teleporting.
Yeah, because we're not even located on planet Earth. We're in the cyber webs. We're in the
No.
entrance.
We're in your fucking mind.
On a different level.
Yeah.
And
So thank
There's
you everybody for checking us
levels to
out.
this shit.
There is levels. There's so many. It's like an onion.
There's
But-
levels to
but-
dick.
Tastes more like a banana. Just throwing it out there.
Good night, everyone.
Go to our Facebook page and find us on iTunes and YouTube and Podbean, 99 per podcast. Yeah, go on our Facebook. You'll find all that stuff.
Proof Podcast. No bullshit.